Welcome back. Hard to think about soccer, spring soccer, not in this weather. It's hard to imagine it, but it won't be long until soccer is being played in every field across the city. We have joining us today Keith Lydiard with Kamloops Youth Soccer and the new president of the Kamloops Youth Soccer Association, Candace Dodson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on your new position.
Thank you. Very excited.
We had a long-time president leave not long ago. You wanted to give him some recognition. He didn't want it because he's probably a martyr. But I can't remember his name.
Graham Cope.
Graham Cope, and he has left to go on to do other things now.
He actually is going to serve one more year. He was
fantastic.
elected last year for a 2-year term, so he's got 2 years to serve, but his children are graduating now from our program, so he thought it would be an opportune time to sort of slowly bow out. Yeah. He's agreed to stay on for the 1 extra year of his term, and he'll help Candace in her position and be a little bit of a help to her. And yeah, I certainly wanted to recognize a gentleman who's been a fantastic leader for this organization since I joined it 9 years ago now. And again, a volunteer. Who's chaired probably the largest amateur sports organization in the city for 10 straight years. And I think that's a phenomenal contribution to anything, particularly as a volunteer, but particularly to our program. And I think Candace will agree with me that he's been a tremendous leader. He's shown great vision since the day he took over as president. He's one of the most intelligent, fairest, supportive presidents I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and I've been doing this for 40 years. So I think I can say that it's been an absolute delight to work with him for the last 10 years.
Fantastic. Big shoes to fill, Candace, but I have no doubt you'll do a great job. What got you into this, to decide to do this?
Well, I started playing soccer about 10 years ago, so in my adult life, and I just love the game of soccer. And then I was coaching my daughter's team through the Kamloops Youth Soccer Association and decided to get involved more with the board. So I joined a couple years ago. And it's been wonderful. It's a great experience. We have a fully functioning board, great people, great leaders, great minds, and so it's been just a pleasure.
Good for you. It's nice to have somebody to teach you a little bit as you go, with Graham sticking around for a year. And who knows, you could be doing 10 years yourself. Who knows?
Who knows?
No pressure. No pressure. But that's great. And of course, this is the time that people should be signing up their kids, re-registering them, and getting ready for the new season.
Indeed. I was trying to clear off my driveway this morning because I live up in Bachelor and we had about a foot of snow up there. So I spent the whole morning basically clearing off snow, trying to think about soccer and thinking I'm going to be on your program shortly and we're going to be talking about soccer. Isn't it nice just to see the green grass in this picture? It is, and we look forward to that in a hurry. Just
the smell of grass.
But yes, we want parents to get with it and sign their children up for soccer before February 1st. A, they save some money. B, it guarantees them a place on a team. For most of the children that want to go back on the same team that they had last year, so long as they have registered by February 1st, we allow them to do that. After that, we're kind of changing the rules a little bit this year. We are not going to allow anyone to register online after February 1st.
Okay, good to know.
What they're going to have to do is they are going to have to call our office, talk with our staff, find out if there's space available. If there is, then our staff will encourage them to register. But we are having a little bit of a problem over the last few years with people who leave it till the last minute or even go well beyond the registration deadline and expect the same privileges that everybody else has that's met that deadline. We have so much work to do between the time we cut off registration to the time we put the kids on the field that we really need these people to register on time.
Fair enough. So that really gives you 21 days left to register online if you want to do it that way. Otherwise, you're making the phone call, maybe doing a little sucking up, right? Hopefully not. But yeah, it's good to plan in advance and have it done and know that you're on the same team and keep things as they are. Anything else you'd like to add? We have about 20 seconds. The website is on the screen, of course, KYSA.net. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, there is one thing I'd like to mention, and that is for parents who struggle financially to have their children participate in sport. There is a program throughout BC called Kids Sport. And if a parent cannot afford to put their child in a sport, not necessarily soccer, it could be any sport in the city, they can contact Kids Sport and get some financial assistance. Kids Sport is designed to make sure that every child that wants to play a sport gets to play, and they're not deterred by the fact that they can't afford it or the parents can't afford it.
I think that's great.
So they can anyone can contact our office, and we'll give them the information they need to contact Kids Sport and apply. And generally speaking, they will cover a very large portion of the registration fees that we charge.
That's really awesome. I love hearing about things like that. You guys, thank you for being here today. If you're looking to register, again, the end of this month is what you want to aim for. Do not wait too long now, because February 1st, you have to make the phone call instead. KYSA.net. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.